translates its work into Braille, so that the blind should not be left behind.
A session to exchange ideas and learn how Zambia's public policy think tank, Policy Monitoring and Research Center Pmrc is modeled. Professor SERDEN OZCAN, Director of Executive Education at Otto Beisheim School of Management, Germany's leading business school, has called on Pmrc management to appreciate their operations. Bernadette Decker is at the helm of Pmrc, which came into being in 2012 to monitor and push government for policy implementation.
So we are not standing as a pressure group, really, to oppose what government ought to do, but we will oppose policies that will not work for the people, and we do it in a most respectful manner because ours is to see government work according to how it should deliver to the people and according to the plans that they've put in place.
Pmrc Head of Research and Analysis, Salim Kunda, briefed Professor OZCAN on the key strides the center has achieved.
For Zambia to be a developed middle-income nation by 2030, those strategies and programs that have been laid out in the 7 NDP need to be implemented. But then there's challenges of implementation. We know that having a policy is one thing, but implementation is another. There's also issue of financing. There's also issue of decentralization. So we're looking at all these policies that have to come together to bring about a coordinated approach to development where Zambia will be centralized.
Training over 2,000 business executives annually in Germany. The visiting professor is impressed with this grouping of young people pushing for government policy implementation.
I'm used to sitting in corporate boardrooms, right? And again, this is the youngest boardroom I've ever been part of. Right? So I always meet the boardrooms and they're senior executives and they're all about 50. So this is really cool. It's an ideological mission above and beyond, just research, right? So we do research, but you do research with a mission, right? And that's the higher level of research.
He has however noted that he is embarrassed to learn Pmrc's focus is ensuring the rural dwellers get his interpretation of policies, something which rarely happens in Europe.
I'm embarrassed because, again, we live in Europe. Nobody reaches out to a common person and tries to explain why certain political decisions are made. And here you are literally, as you highlighted, down to the level of somebody who lives in the farthest, remotest area. You try to go to that person and try to explain, look, you're part of this society. Your future is intertwined with everybody else's future.
With the mandate to ensure government stays on track with planned policies, this team not only lends a hand into government's development plan formulation, but feeds into President Edgar Lungu's aspirations of not leaving anyone behind in the development agenda. Brian Mwale, ZNBC News, Lusaka.